So these guys are also products of foster care. I have Falcor, and Randy has Pod, short for Prince of Darkness. Falcor is about 4 to 5 years old, and little Pod over there, he's just a juvenile at about 6 months of age. They're both boys. They're both already neutered, and they're currently in foster care. Our shelter is really set up for dogs and cats. On the exotic front, we do have bunnies, we've got rodents, but we do have an outstanding foster care provider that is very fluent in ferret care, and so that's where these guys live during the week. If you're interested in adopting a ferret or any type of exotic, you want to make sure you do research. Part of that research should include asking us questions about what types of needs that these types of animals have, what kind of medical care that they require, what kind of diet. And especially with ferrets, an important part is to keep them safe. They need to be caged when you're not home. They need to be supervised when you are home. They can get lost. They can get into things. They can get behind refrigerators, into furniture. They can burrow. So there's lots of places that they can get into that might not be suitable for them, or that can cause a problem or a hazard. Pod needs some manners training, and that's where it comes in handy. These guys must be adopted together. They are a pair, so what Falcor can teach Pod is just manners, as far as bite inhibition, as far as socialization, as far as just being comfortable with an animal of the same species certainly helps out. These guys are current on a rabies vaccine in the state of Maryland. Dogs, cats, and ferrets, by the time they are 4 months of age, must have a rabies vaccine. So both of these guys have rabies vaccines on board. We have checked Falcor's blood glucose level, and last time we checked it was normal. That's something that ferrets can have different diseases than other animals, so that's important to keep track of as well. And the other thing, if you're considering adopting an exotic like a ferret, you want to make sure that you have a veterinarian in your life that is fluent in ferrets. They just require different vaccines. They require different medical care in general. So, so if you're interested in adopting these guys, they do have to be adopted together. That's for everybody's benefit, yours as well as theirs. And if you want more information, you want to stop by the shelter, you are welcome to call or visit. They don't actually live here at the shelter. Again, they're in foster care, but you can certainly contact us, and we will contact the foster care provider who will be in touch. But again, I have Falcor, and Randy has Pod, and these are two ferrets that are looking for adoptive families. And that wraps it up for this week's Pet Pals. We are glad you joined us. If you've seen any animals here today that spark your interest or that you think might be a good addition to your family, you want to make sure you contact the shelter. Have a great week, and we will see you next time on Pet Pals.